Alright, here's the dryer video. So we are getting a new washer and dryer. The washer's already come in. The dryer is supposed to be delivered today. This is the old dryer. And you're looking at the back of the dryer. You know, it's a messy old dryer. It's dusty. No problem. Got this nice cord. But come over here. There's some mess. And there's the hard venting. And that was attached directly to the dryer vent below. Okay? Now normally they'll use like a flex vent or something like that. Cool. No problem. Let's get down here real quick. So this right here, this hard vent, he's hard vented it all the way through. Okay? This is one piece, goes through the wall. On the back side of this wall is the furnace room. Okay? About 5 inches off the wall goes the dryer vent. He didn't put the dryer vent in the wall, he put it on the other side of the wall. So imagine that going up, 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 up. There's the vent. And then what happens is it shoots all the way outside. Well, he's got everything attached with duct tape. It's all put together with duct tape. He didn't use screws. He didn't do anything fancy. Duct tape. And, you know, I guess that's what duct tape is for. But, duct tape. And he's got wires just hanging here for no reason. Okay? So, I'm not going to take the time to reroute that just yet because it works. But I am going to put some flex tubing down here to make it a little more easy to access behind the dryer, because I had to pop this off by force because I couldn't get back behind the washer and dryer to get to it. The washer was a whole nother story. Okay, so back here, there's the drain. Well, look below, it's been cut out. There's no drain there. He had a piece of PVC actually leaning up against this wall that drained out, went through the hole down there and around the corner down a sink drain, and that was no good. So, you know, we had to jerry-rig our own setup for the time being because we needed to wash our clothes. But now we have a drain hose that goes actually into a trap and all that stuff and goes out the drain properly with a vent underneath the sink. Here's the biggest problem with the dryer. Remember the dryer? There's the cord. Oh, what is that? What is that black thing down there? That's the frickin' power outlet. Just sitting on the ground. Just sitting on the ground. Yep, because he pulled the wire underneath and decided he was going to just leave it on the ground. That is not the code. That is a fire hazard. Big time. If this washing machine or this basement was to flood, because it is a basement, you risk water, all that getting into your electrical and big disaster. I don't know if you can see that over there. Right in there. Right there. My camera won't focus on it. But that is another outlet. And it's about 10 inches off the ground. I'm not sure if that's the code, but I don't believe it is. Why he couldn't have installed it up top, I don't know. But I believe that is supposed to be higher than your water sources. So we're going to rewire this outlet. We're going to bring it up so that it's manageable. It's above the water lines. Again, this is somebody else's house that they built. They've obviously drywalled something here one time, so I don't know if they screwed it up or what. But that wire right there isn't even run through the wall. So it's not like, oh man, we ran it through the wall and we can't fix it. It's just a loose wire that goes on the other side of this wall, and it's right here. It's just a loose wire on the back side of this wall that could have been easily fixed just by unscrewing it and putting it back together. So that's what we're doing today. Alright, just some things to look out for. And believe it or not, the home inspector didn't catch any of this stuff. Not a single bit of this stuff was caught on the inspection report. So you need to know what to look for and get your inspections done with an inspector and yourself. Alright, quick little update. Went ahead and moved the outlet up higher than the water hoses, reduced the dryer vent, and just a little quick tip, you always kind of want to put your dryer in place first before the washing machine, so that when you hook up the vents, one, it's easier, and two, when you're pushing the dryer back into place, that you're not kinking that dryer vent, because that's a fire hazard. So as much of a pain as it is, you kind of want to pull out the washing machine, which I'm about to do, and then put the dryer in and make your connections. It'll really save you time, and it could save your life. So just remember that. Also, one other tip, you might want to blow out the vent that you do have with like an electric leaf blower or something that's got some real good push. Compressed air and an air compressor, for me, has not been able to clear out the lines, but you would be surprised how much lint is actually inside those ducts. If you don't believe me, YouTube some videos of people doing it, and you will see lint just flying onto their roofs and all kinds of stuff. Definitely something to look into, because they do get dirty. You could try vacuuming, but depending on the run of your vent, mine is probably about 20 feet, a vacuum would not work. So a leaf blower in my case, stick it in there, plug it in real quick, give it a couple of blasts for 2 to 3 minutes, and you should be good to go. Just make sure that when you go back outside, you clean off your ducting that leaves the house if you have access to it, because some of them have grates on it that the lint could have gotten caught on, and that too would reduce your drying abilities. So just something to look at. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. On to the next.